zebra. Let's go. Let's do it again.
Yeah, where is all these balls coming from? Oh my gosh. Come here. Sit against the giraffe. Good girl. Where have we been? Where have we been?
A zebra.
Okay. So, where have we been? I've been here the whole time. Nothing crazy has happened. I'm going to make this a quick one because I've got the two girls with me and they're not being very compliant with what I need for this video. So, where have I been? I have been overwhelmed with the two of them. Before Amber was born, I was uploading quite a lot of videos, and then afterwards I tried to continue it on. I tried to do daily videos and it just wasn't happening, and with my setup that I had, I was only using my phone. With that setup, it just wasn't possible to get the stuff up as quickly as I wanted to. Just mainly the reason that I haven't been uploading is just not having the time with the two of them, obviously. Just cutting in here to mention the fact that my head has been completely cropped off the top there. It continues to be like that for the rest of the video, or most of it anyway, so sorry about that. I didn't realise until I started editing, and it took me a while to make this video, so I'm going to leave it as is. Sorry about the weird angles though. There is no time to yourself really at all, and if there is, it's to take a shower, eat something. You know, those are your priorities. You're not thinking about making a video and then editing it, and I just didn't have the time, especially in the first 4 months. And then after that I thought I'd have a bit more time, but we're still not really sure what the story is with Amber, but she is not an easy baby. Robin was such an easy baby. She was so happy and chilled out, and you know, if she cried it was for something like food or sleep, basically. Yeah, so Robin was really easy, and Amber, I kind of feel like there's something going on, whether it's food intolerance, an allergy, or maybe it's just reflux. I don't think it's colic anymore, because colic should be gone now. I feel like there's something underlying there that maybe we'll find out in the future, but she's not a very happy baby. She's happy when she's happy, but she doesn't like to sleep that well. She suffers with... Robin, I'm trying to talk, and every time I talk you're doing that. Stop it. Give me patience. Robin is like her dad. She finds it funny to wind me up. I don't understand where that humour comes from. I don't get why you would want to wind somebody up. So my patience is wearing thin with her, and we have Amber, who's just needs a lot more attention than Robin ever did. They do say that the second baby, you're in for a shock when you get your second baby. Well, we definitely were. We didn't realise how... We knew we had it easy with Robin, but we never knew how easy. I mean, look at this. She just wants to be on the go constantly. So there's been that aspect. I've just been overwhelmed with being a mom of two as opposed to a mom of one, and being a mom of a more needy baby and a mom of a three-nager now. She's turned 3 now, and she's definitely a bit of a three-nager. And also breastfeeding, you know, so those were and are, you know, breastfeeding I'm not doing anymore, but those are and were the reasons for not filming. In addition to that, I've also been struggling with my mental health. I was anyway. I was struggling with low mood. I always do during pregnancy and just postpartum for the first few months. But lately I've also been struggling with quite a bad anxiety, and that's really what I've been dealing with lately. The low mood is not too bad actually. I think it's kind of gone, but I don't want to say that and jinx it. I mean, of course, I still have my bad days and I still have my low days, but I think everyone does. It's different to struggling with actual depression. So I don't think that's an issue anymore, but the anxiety can be a really big issue for me at the moment. It's really impacting my life and day to day, and I'm not sure if it's a hormonal thing or whether it's just that I'm struggling to. I mean, it's horrible to, and it's really hard to admit, but maybe I'm just struggling with motherhood, struggling with the two of them, and it's just making me particularly anxious. I've always been an anxious person, but never really known to suffer with anxiety as such. At least not in my eyes, you know. I know doctors did say that I had like a bit of anxiety, but I never saw myself as like struggling with anxiety. I think I was just, everything was overshadowed by the depression back then. So I didn't think I didn't think I had anxiety. Looking back now, and with what I know now, I definitely did suffer with anxiety. I just didn't know it at the time. And my priorities were with, you know, feeling more hope and joy and that sort of thing. Whereas now my priorities is with just trying to feel more calm and less stressed out, and the YouTube plan that I had would have stressed me out even more, so that just kind of went out the window, and I just gave up on YouTube for a little while, focused on my family and myself. And I'm still struggling with anxiety, but I really want to get back into YouTube. I want to keep doing the videos, and I feel like I'm now I'm in touch with a therapist now. So I'm working on it, and I want to get back into YouTube. So here I am, and I'm just kind of explaining where I've been, where I'm at, like catching you guys up on everything. There's also something I do want to say. I put a post up on Instagram a couple of weeks ago about my struggles at the moment, about my struggles in the past and my current struggles, and I was making a metaphor about, it was a metaphor for anxiety and depression, but I think it was mainly depression, and it was just basically how, you know, our lives are, like, everybody goes through ups and downs in life, some are bigger than others, and yeah, so that was just the metaphor was about, you know, the hills being our ups, and, you know, the valleys being our downs, and then the straight stretch of road being our like normal day-to-day life. And I got a few messages afterwards. I think people may have misinterpreted what I was saying, because people seemed really concerned for me, and I don't want to take the post down because it means something to me. But I just want to clear it up for anyone who didn't message, like maybe saw it and thought it meant, you know, something that it didn't. I just want to clear it up that it wasn't like it wasn't in a bad way. It wasn't like a suicidal type thing, or it was supposed to be kind of positive, in that we all have our struggles, but there's always, like, you always will reach the top of that hill that you're climbing to get out of that valley. Anyway, yeah, so it was just to say, you know, other people out there struggling, I see you. I'm there, like, I've been there. And for me, it's a bit easier because, well, I guess it's easier because I have a bit of hope because I've not got that low, really heavy, low mood. But also, I've been down that road before with the depression and with anxiety, and so I know that with therapy and just like working on it myself, that I'm going to come out the other side and I'm going to be happier for it, and I'm going to appreciate not having to deal with it, because I know when I came out of depression last time, it was so nice to have, it's weird to say, but it was so nice to have like a low mood that wasn't depression, like just to be sad but know that it was just sadness, and it wasn't like this big, it's very hard to explain if you've never been through it before. Like, it's very hard to understand, it's very hard to understand if you've never been through it before, because I guess low mood and you know, a bad day and depression from the outside could probably look similar, and they can seem very similar, and it's hard to differentiate. But if you've experienced depression, and obviously everyone's experienced a bad day, low mood, a bad week, you know, that sort of thing, you know the difference. And for me now, it's just going to be nice. It's a long way away, because I think the anxiety's quite bad at the minute. But when I do come out the other side and I feel a lot better and I've got good coping mechanisms again for the anxiety, I will really appreciate what I've been through. I am a huge believer in therapy because it worked for me before. I have tried a few medications. I have found ones that have really, really worked for my depression when it comes. I haven't found anything that's really been very helpful for my anxiety. I'm still open to trying other things, but at the moment I've kind of backed away and taken a lot of stuff out of the mix because they weren't working, and if anything, their side effects were just not worth it. But the therapy is what I'm hoping will do the main thing. That's basically it. So to sum up, I have been struggling with motherhood, stressed out, and struggling with a bit of anxiety, and just not had the time or energy to put my soul into doing YouTube, you know. And that's what the last few videos that I had done really were just sort of thrown up because I felt like I needed to stick to my schedule. So now I'm just going to kind of upload as and when I can. What's up? These two are just getting so fed up now, so I'm just going to finish up now. I'm going to do a vlog and maybe a sit down video or 2 vlogs. I don't know. I'm not going to promise anything, and you'll just see what you see. And if you like it, please press the like button if you like it. Let me know. Comment if there's something I've said in the video that you know, either agree or disagree or whatever. Comment. And obviously subscribe if you're liking my videos. Stop it! Stupid wind. Subscribe if you are liking my videos so far, and you know, share them to anyone who might be interested. Get my videos out there. Get people watching them, particularly people who want to watch them. I don't want just people watching them just, you know, to support me. I want people to be watching because they enjoy watching me. I mean, I'm going to be making the videos regardless, especially the vlogs, but I'm going to be making them because it's essentially going to be like my home movies to look back on. Right, say bye to the camera, Robin.
Bye, camera.
Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Come on, come. Bye.
Bye.
Come here.
Let's go bye.
Smile for the camera.
Bye.
I love you too. Okay. Bye.